Welcome back. This morning we also want to tell you about a St. John's woman who is one of the millions of patients hoping for new treatments in the fight against endometriosis. She hopes sharing her story of living with endometriosis, a painful disease that is often difficult to detect, will spark awareness. Joss Sanchez has more on her journey and how researchers and doctors are tackling this complex disease.
Kayla Nelson says her journey with endometriosis goes as far back as high school. She remembers painful cycles but thought they were bad menstruation cramps. But that pain got worse after college, and it was accompanied by mid-cycle bleeding. After years of ultrasounds and blood work, finding answers wasn't easy.
Every once in a while it would be like, oh, you have a small cyst that could be causing the bleeding, but mostly when there weren't any solid answers, it just got all reduced down to stress.
Endometriosis is when cells similar to the uterus lining appear outside of the uterus. The condition can cause severe pain and scar tissue. Nelson's younger sister Mariel was experiencing intense pain around the same time and underwent a type of biopsy. It was her diagnosis of endometriosis that convinced Nelson to get the same procedure.
I remember asking my husband, did they find anything? And he said, yeah, it's stage 3. And I just remember in my drug-induced state going, vindication.
Nelson says it was a mix of emotion finally getting an answer. Dr. Brian Tessler with McLaren says a biopsy is the only way to get a definitive diagnosis, but symptoms can offer clues.
Those are enough things to point us to a clinical diagnosis, and we can treat with a clinical diagnosis and see if it improves, and then that's a pretty good sign that we're on the right path.
Dr. Tessler says treatment comes in the form of both medications and surgery to remove tissue. While it helps deal with the pain, it's not a cure, but treatment is improving, according to Sparrow Dr. Elaine Laws-Barker.
If you had spoken to me even 5 years ago, I have patients that were in unbearable pain and having great difficulty, but now with the new medications and even knowing how to combine things and how to rotate things, they're doing so much better and their quality of life has improved.
Research is also improving. Michigan State University health researcher Azji Fazlbaz says the goal is to find better diagnosis, non-hormonal treatment, and understanding what causes the pain.